Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for bloodhorse.com and welcome to After the Wire, brought to you by EquiAid, the makers of Bodybuilder and other fine natural products. It was a busy stakes weekend, to say the least, and it was an interesting day as July 13th was anchored by a pair of Grade 1 races on each coast, and each winner was a short price favorite from the old guard of American racing, and both had raced this spring at Keeneland in Kentucky. As we await the run-up to the Saratoga race meet, the Man of War Stakes, the final Grade 1 of Belmont Park's Spring Summer Stand was run over a course listed as good following a fair amount of rain the night before on Long Island. The cast of this race could be considered good at best, and the 3-2 favorite was the good Boisterous, lesser light to Shug McGahee and the Phipps Stable top runner Point of Entry, making his fifth attempt at the Grade 1 level, and he was third behind true Grade 1 winners Cape Blanco and Gioponte in 2011. Boisterous has been in sharp form all year, running second to Successful Dan on the Poly at Keeneland and winning the Grade 2 Monmouth in early June. Boisterous got a lot of help in the mile and 3/8 Man of War, with long shot Folk Singer setting quick fractions of 23 and 2 and 48 flat, considering the good going. Now, Boisterous really likes the inner turf course, and he was in good rhythm throughout the run down the backstretch while racing along the inside. Now, once John Velasquez threaded the needle and moved him to the outside, he was able to get some daylight between him and the leaders fairly easily, with a 23 and 2/4 and a final eighth of a mile that was in 12 and 2. Now, Boisterous is out of Emanating, a minor stakes winner back in 1998, but check this out. She ran third in both the Grade 1 test stakes at 7 furlongs and the 9 furlong Lake Placid on the turf at Saratoga back in the summer of '99. She also ran a good fifth behind Hall of Famer Silver Bullet Day in the 1998 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, which was run at Churchill Downs. Now, Emanating is out of lead Kindly Light and is a half-sister to Naira Mile winner, Gold Fever, and is out of the family of Cynthia Phipps' Versailles Treaty and Out of Place, and George Steinbrenner's brilliant Bellamy Road. That's quite a family. As we await the run-up to the Del Mar race meet, Betfair Hollywood Park presented the American Oaks for 3-year-old fillies, the final Grade 1 of its Spring Summer Stand. Making her turf debut was Juddmont's Emollient, and she prevailed by a half length in a hard-fought battle as the 6-5 favorite. Now, coming out of the chute, jockey Mike Smith moved Emollient right to the rail from the get-go, and she was able to sit off the pace early in the 10 furlong Oaks. The first two splits were an easy 25 and 3 and 50 and 1 over the sun-baked course in Southern California, and that pace was set by Sriracha. Emollient came off the hedge and cruised up to the front, and boy, does she ever really have a long stride. And it wasn't taxed too much with a 24-2/4 in that aspect, getting up into position. Emollient showed stamina and resilience while putting in a sustained run from there to the wire, and was able to fend off a pesky, emotional kitten, and was able to add another Grade 1 to the one she earned at Keeneland in the Central Bank Ashland Stakes. Emollient comes from a Grade 1 packed family crafted by the Niarchos family's Flaxman Holding that includes the second dam Coup de Genie, a full sister to Supersire Machiavellian, and a half sister to Exit to Nowhere. Other family members include European champion Bago. I'd like to thank you all for watching After the Wire. Come back next week as we examine the openers at Del Mar and Saratoga right here on After the Wire.